been looking for you everywhere. Where was the letter? I want it back, Pippa. I want my baby back.
I'll park the car and I'll see you inside.
Yep, see you there.
Attention passengers, with Mr. Reed booked on Ansett Australia Flight 109 to Darwin, please report to Gate 21 immediately.
Attention passengers, this is the final boarding call for Ansett Australia Flight 105 to Brisbane. Final boarding call for Ansett Australia Flight 105 to Brisbane.
Pip, she's not here. Well, she must be. No, I bet she got Fisher's message and organised another flight so we wouldn't find her.
So she wouldn't do that.
Well, then where is she?
Oh, look, there she is.
Look.
Oh, Mary, thank goodness we found you.
Sophie, what on earth are you doing here? I've changed my mind. I want my baby back. When the reality of not having her anymore hit me, I just couldn't handle it. It was like there was this big hole in my life.
Perhaps you should have thought about that before you decided to give her up.
Look, I know I should have. I had no idea it would turn out like this.
So you expect me to just turn around and give her back to you just like that?
Yes.
Sophie, why did you decide to give Tamara away in the first place?
Because I didn't think I could cope or give her what she needed.
So what do you think has changed about that now?
But it has. I know it has. I know I can be a good mother. All I need is the chance to prove it.
It's all a bit sudden, don't you think? A couple of days ago, you were perfectly happy to sign Tamara away.
Mary, I think with the solicitor there, Sophie felt that everything was organised and she couldn't back out.
Sam?
Everything's fine.
Attention passengers, Ansett Australia Flight 103 to Perth is now ready for boarding at Gate 19. Ansett Australia Flight 103 to Perth now boarding.
It's very unsettling for a little baby.
Mary, please listen to me. I know I did the wrong thing, but please give me my baby back, please.
28A, right at the back of the plane. You'll be going now?
Mary, look, could you take a later flight? It would give us a chance to talk about things. Thank you.
Well, now we've got the tickets sorted out, we'd better find somewhere comfortable for you to sit down.
Oh, well, nowhere's very comfortable at the moment.
Shouldn't have made Pippa drive all this way.
Oh, she didn't. I offered.
Oh.
Anyway, Pippa understands how I feel.
Sophie, I understand how you feel, but how many times have I got to say to you, I can offer Tamara a stable home, security, good education, and all the love she could need. All the things you said you couldn't give her.
But I do love her.
I think right at the moment you just need her.
I think they might need each other.
Needing a child hardly makes for a good mother.
But I would be a good mother, I know it.
And how long would that last? Until the next time you hit a rough patch. And then it'd be the same thing all over again. You'd be pushing Tammy away, begging for help. Wouldn't you agree, Pippa?
Mary, if I agreed with that, I wouldn't be here.
You know you can visit her anytime you like.
But I don't just want to be a visitor. No, I want to be the one that tucks her into bed every night. I want to be there when she says her first words. I want to be her mother.
You signed a legal document.
Yes, I know I should be trying to do it through the courts. But what I really want is for you to just rip up that bit of paper and give me back my baby. Please?
I'm sorry, Sophie. I'm afraid I can't.
Mary, I can understand you sticking to your guns.
I just want what's best for Tamara, that's all.
So do I.
Come on, Pippa, be honest. You don't think really that Sophie's capable of being a good mother, do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do, yes.
After everything that's happened, how could you?
Mary, I'm sure you remember how you felt when you lost David.
Hardly likely to forget. It's the worst day of my life.
Okay, well, imagine how Sophie's feeling right at the moment. She's about to lose her child. Now, we don't have to put her through that. Please, don't make a bad situation any worse than it is. Please, Mary, just give Sophie her baby back.
Pippa and I have had a long talk, and we've gone through all the options.
And?
Well, we agreed that Tamara is your daughter, and that you should be the one to bring her up.
Oh, Mary, thank you. Thank you so much. There's a but, isn't there?
Well, not really. I mean, you can have Tamara, that's how it should be. But there is something I'd like you to consider. There's no doubt in my mind that you love Tamara. Obviously you do. But do you think you're really ready to cope with all the responsibilities of being a mum?
What are you getting at?
Well, I'd like you and Tamara to come and live with me in Perth. Take it easy for a while. Get yourself on your feet properly. Could be just what you need.
Well, it's a pretty big move.
Yes, it is. Maybe I'm being a little bit selfish because I would like to spend more time with my granddaughter. But it's a fresh start for you too. Well, what I was thinking is that I'd fly ahead with Tamara and then you could fly over at the end of the week. You know, when you've packed up all your things and tidied up all the loose ends.
What do you think?
Well, sweetheart, I can't make this decision for you. Hi, Nick. What brings you here?
G'day, Pip. Here, let me take that for you.
Thank you.
I've had a report of a stolen caravan. You look exhausted.
I've got a bit of a headache happening, actually.
Yeah, we went to the city. I got tan back.
From Mary?
Yeah, they're on their way to Perth. I'm going to live there.
You're going to live in Perth?
Yep.
Oh, that's a bit of a turn-up. Pip, are you all right?
No, actually, this headache's making me feel a bit wonky. Do you mind if we get inside?
No, hang on a second. We'll get you in there. Well, we better find you a seat.
Well, I really needs a glass of water.
Oh, I'll get it.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Nick.
Probably too much for one day.
Oh, yes, I'm glad it's over, put it that way. Now, if that stolen van isn't in the caravan park, you'll have to leave a description, all right?
Oh, well, chances are it's probably north of the border by now.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Should you take something for the headache?
No, you're not supposed to take anything when you're pregnant.
Yeah, no, I'll be right.
Oh, well, I better go and try and find this fan. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go upstairs and lie down.
Are you upset with me?
What?
Well, making this decision to leave all of a sudden. Are you upset about it?
No, of course not.
You sure?
Soph, look, my head is splitting. I have just driven a very long way. Can we leave the intense discussions until later? I really don't have the energy. In.
Hi, how's the head?
Well, it's a sort of a dull thud now.
Oh, well, I bought you a cup of tea.
Ah, now that I could manage. Thank you.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Of course not.
There's a few things I'd like to say. If it's still not the right time, I can always say it later.
No, it's okay, so far away.
You do know that I think you and Michael and everyone are terrific, don't you?
Uh-huh.
And you do know that I love you both very, very much.
Yeah, we know that.
And you've been the only real mother I've ever really had.
Yes, and now you're a grown-up woman with a little girl of your own.
Yeah.
And one day you'll be having this exact moment with her, too.
What moment?
The moment where she tells you she's leaving home.
Oh. And what does it feel like?
It's a mixture of things. A bit sad, worried, happy, excited for you.
I guess that's how I feel too.
Soph, you always have a home and a family here. You won't ever forget that, will you?
I'm gonna miss you, Pip.
Yeah, I'll miss you too.
I love you so much.
Yeah, I love you too, Soph.